Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to make a little bit of a different video today. I'm just in the car waiting for the kids. But yeah, usually I do the slots, and then I have my other channel for doing some gaming stuff and the live streaming. Which, if you haven't subscribed, also go on Kick. The links are all in my bio. But yeah, today I just wanted to talk about the truths, I guess, on being a content creator, or even just doing the live streaming or pursuing any of this. A lot of people, I've noticed, will make posts on how you can get 1 million subscribers, or they're doing challenges for themselves. And the reality is, what they don't tell you is quite a few little things. One of them being the money that they're putting in to get to those places. And I think most of us, the average person who wants to try and do this kind of stuff, we don't really put a number to it. We don't put a value to it. We kind of just think, well, I can just start from scratch, and very much so you can, but it takes a lot. My average video views is fairly small, and it isn't the easiest thing to do. And I do all of my editing myself. I do all of the graphical design, the thumbnails. I do it all, on top of live streaming, on top of setting up everything. I mean, you're talking about social medias, Discords, constant, consistent posting and live streaming and video production, and it's not easy by any means. So for somebody who's average, who wants to get into it, who doesn't know anything, it's not the easiest. But I think the biggest thing is the money side of things. Financially, it can be very difficult. So something that I've noticed, like with me, is I do a lot of gambling content, which I love, like, don't get me wrong, but it can be very hard on you mentally. I will put in extra money that I have put aside. I don't get sponsored or funded from anybody in particular. It's all my own money I probably shouldn't spend. We have bills, but it's also something I love to do, so why wouldn't I do that? But I put the money in, and some days go really well. I make a whole bunch of money, which usually happens on my live stream. So if you don't go down and follow my Kick, maybe give it a subscribe. But yeah, there's days that are really good, and then there's other days where you lose it all, and you're just wondering why you didn't take anything out. And I think the biggest thing that people don't see is that sometimes for me, for instance, I'll make money, but I won't pull it out. I leave it in there so that I can create more content, more YouTube, more streaming, more shorts, more any content that I can do, or I'll just start doing some giveaways and stream. It depends, really. But yeah, and that's just one side of it. So financially, and that goes for everybody. Like, let's say if you don't know how to edit, you're going to be paying an editor to edit your videos, or clip for thumbnails, or do whatever. So that's a really big drawback. The second biggest drawback is mentally. For me, I do it because it's fun and because I enjoy it, and I'm going to do it anyway, so why not make content out of it, which honestly I love doing. But the big drawback is when you, especially first starting out, you go on your page and you see that you've got 5 views on a video, and you know you've dumped 3 or 4 hours into getting that out there. And not only that, just the time to make the content, right? We're talking about editing, posting, scheduling. So yeah, it's a very difficult thing, and I don't think enough people talk about it. I truly don't. It's not something that is idolized upon. They like to make it look like it's easy and anybody could do it, and that way there's more people doing it, and there's hundreds and hundreds of people doing content. But in reality, it's really not easy. The streaming portion alone, in the last 2 weeks, I've probably put in 40 hours, and then you add editing times to those things, and all of the graphic art that you have to do and everything else, setting all of the socials up, having them being posted. I mean, it's probably twice, if not 3 times as much as a day job. And it's a hobby. So that's the scary part, is that you're putting in that much time into something that isn't profitable. So, yeah, I mean, if you enjoy doing this kind of stuff, all the power to you. I very much enjoy it. I don't think that I would ever stop now that I've gotten myself into it more. But I did want to speak about those points. I mean, and the third thing is consistency. It's very, very hard to be consistent on a schedule, especially if the majority of people are doing a normal day job. I'm not currently working. I have 4 kids at home. I drive DoorDash and Uber to pay for essential bills and for, I guess, producing some of the content, which is, I mean, I do what I have to make that work. But yeah, I just wanted to speak about these things today because, in all honesty, I've been having a really tough time, and I don't look like I do in my videos and the people that I talk to, but man, it is not easy to just produce content. Like, it's not easy to always be excited and to produce content, and there are some days where I can't put anything out because I haven't had any profitability, or I have completely run myself dry on funds. That's just the name of the game with it. So yeah, a little bit of a different video. I wanted to talk about some of these things because it's good knowledge for other people to have, especially if you're looking to try and get into this kind of stuff. And I mean, if you guys want to support me, definitely subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, because it's still fairly new to me, but I want to stick with it, and I really enjoy doing this. And yeah, check out my other socials. Other than that, hope you guys have a good day. See ya.